And talking football, let's start with the Flying Eagles of Nigeria, where head coach of the Nigerian under-20 men's national team, Aliyu Zubairu, has revealed the criteria that will shape his final 23-man squad for the upcoming FIFA Under-20 World Cup in Chile. Speaking in an exclusive interview, the former Academy Warriors manager explained that players will be assessed based on three key factors: physical strength, mental resilience, and tactical intelligence. But the coach further highlighted that while overall preparations have been positive, goal scoring remains a priority area for the Flying Eagles, fine-tuning their plans. Well, Nigeria, two-time finalists at the Under-20 World Cup, among the Africa's four representatives at this year's edition, alongside South Africa, Morocco, and Egypt. The Flying Eagles have been drawn into Group F alongside Colombia, Saudi Arabia, and Norway. Well, the tournament will run from September till October across the four Chilean cities of Rancagua, Santiago, Talca, and of course Valparaiso. Well, of course, Tony, it's no longer news. We did see the Flying Eagles at the CAF Under-20 AFCON. We saw them at the Wafu B Under-20 Championship. And it's now becoming a recurring decimal, really, for the Flying Eagles. We cannot score goal. We cannot score goal to save ourselves. As a matter of fact, it's apprehensive that even when we create many of these chances, we do not have that player who is as hungry as the likes of Osimhen, and I don't want to go into, but you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
To be able to make a name for themselves. When exactly are we going to get our hand on a striker? Aliyu Zubairu is complaining, and it could be a factor, really for him. I do not want that to be an excuse at the FIFA Under-20 World Cup, even though I've said it countless times, on this frequency. I do not think we can go to the World Cup, to compete, especially with what we've seen, or what I have seen personally at the African Championship, and of course at the sub-regional tournament.
Well, it's quite sad, Sam. I was listening to Coach Aliyu Zubairu, speak. He said the camp is quite open. It looks likely that we might see new faces come into this team. They have struggled, especially when it comes to scoring goals, and it's very clear for the eyes to see. Everyone has seen that the Flying Eagles are not really what they should be. A bulk of those players who ply their trade abroad, most of them are having passport issues, Sam. Most of them, the clubs are saying, they may not be releasing them to the national team. A case of Daniel Daga, Sam, he's somewhere in Europe. The man from former Beyond Limits man who's in Olympic Lyon, I think the young man, and a couple of other players.
Leto as well.
Interestingly, Sam, most of those boys who went to Europe, recently, are having game time. They are doing well.
Yes.
They are doing so well. Following them almost every week, you see that most of those young players who went to Europe are actually playing regularly. For Daniel Daga, for example, he's featuring in almost every game, for his team. Leto and the other guys as well. So I don't know. It's going to be a difficult one for the Flying Eagles. If only there's going to be a change, because if they play the way we've seen them play in the last two editions of of some of the tournaments we've seen them already, they are not that convincing. And it's going to pile so much pressure on Coach Aliyu Zubairu and his technical crew, because Nigerians only want to see this Flying Eagles do well. And for me, I'm really concerned, because the Flying Eagles should be well equipped in terms of quality, because that's the team that should produce the next crop of players for Nigeria in terms of from under-20 to under-23, and hopefully to play for the main Super Eagles team. So for me, I hope that they are going to do well. The World Cup is just in the next few weeks in Chile. Now here we are still talking about players struggling in terms of quality. I don't know how they're going to do it. We're talking about the FIFA World Cup. It's not a place where you go and say, let me try my luck. If you're not good enough, you'll be bundled out. Nobody's going to wait for you. But then, we can only hope and pray. Let's believe that the players he's got right now, they also need to step up. Because Sam, the players I saw there, just one or two or three, have got the quality in terms of playing for the Flying Eagles. So for me, Aliyu Zubairu and your technical crew, you guys have a whole lot of work in your hands.
Okay, well, away from that